Okay. So I just got a new muzzle device for my CZ Bren 2. It is the Griffin Armament Paladin. I do have the 16-inch variant of the CZ Bren 2, Sheridan 5.56, but this is the first time I'm shooting it with the Griffin Armament Paladin, so hopefully it reduces recoil. Even this gun out of the box has no recoil, but this reduces it even more. No recoil. That's awesome. There's a little bit of blowback though, because we are inside an indoor range. So that's awesome. Yeah. There's like no recoil. So yeah, I did kind of shoot a little sporadic at the beginning. That's because gas is coming back in my face a little bit. But the only reason for that is because these walls aren't really letting the gas go anywhere else. But I feel like if I was outside, the gases would have ejected sideways, more or less, ejected sideways versus hitting each side of this wall and back at me. That's why I kind of shot a little out of place. But as soon as I locked in, you could see. I mean, there's no recoil. So it is going to take some getting used to. It definitely does reduce the recoil significantly. I'm probably going to shoot another mag here. This time actually trying. Ooh. Gassy. Ugh. Does not smell pleasant. Does not smell pleasant at all. Okay. I mean, definitely works. I do plan on, I don't know if I mentioned this before in my older videos, but I do plan on getting a suppressor for both, one that fits both my rifles. These are both Griffin Armament, muzzle devices. They're dual-lok systems, so I do plan on getting a suppressor. I don't know if I'm gonna get a Griffin Armament suppressor, but I might just get a hub compatible suppressor and just swap it out with the Griffin Armament, the hub dual-lok system. But both of these will take the same dual-lok system mounting, so when I get a suppressor, it's clearly going to go on both of these and make any of that gas, not blow back in my face as much. But the brake, Paladin does work. It definitely works. I'm just not used to the gas getting blown back in my face, especially for the Season Bren 2. With the regular muzzle device that it comes with, doesn't really blow back into your face because it's more of like a flash comp. But I kind of went with just the full dual port compensator. But I feel like if I put this one on, this 11.5 inch, it would be so much worse. That's why I put a flash comp on this one. All right, now I'm gonna test out. I'm gonna shoot some more of my 11.5 inch. Where's that shooting? Might have just had a light primer strike. But it is shooting off to the left, so actually let me make some adjustments if I do have my tool set on me. Alright, let's see. I think let's use the back center round. Let's see if it's still shooting left a little bit. closer. Okay. All right. Not a full mag, but I'm just here to try out. Get this. It's still shooting to the left a little bit. Let's see. Sorry. I got caught up in zeroing my rifle. Just making sure. That's better. Perfect. All right. Let's get back. We're gonna shoot the Bren 2 again. He wasn't good, these. Okay. This is not a full mag. Okay. Huh. Believe it or not, I'm actually feeling my gun drag downward than up. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, so the recoil is, I mean, it's being mitigated, but I feel my gun going downwards, like, just kind of crazy. So it's doing its job. Not my best work, but I was re-zeroing one of my rifles. So that's why it's kind of all over the place. So please forgive me. I'll probably gonna shoot one more mag with this target, and we're gonna swap out targets and switch to pistols. I gotta get used to the gas, though. That gets blown back at me now. But then again, I feel like if I was outside, it would be not as bad. Okay. All right. Just checking. I thought it was off 0 for a bit, but I think it's just a skill issue. That was fun. Yeah, that's a lot more enjoyable to shoot with the new Griffin Armament Paladin. I'm telling you, I feel the gun going downwards instead of up or to the side like usual. So it's definitely working. I gotta get used to it. But we're gonna do pistols now. We might end up with more rifle shots. I'm gonna switch it up. Give me a second. All right. Some pistol shot. We're gonna shoot some 9mm at 5 yards. Get those, but you should be that from what I've been doing. I might shoot a little further after this. Anticipation at the end. Got to work on those. Whew. Almost gave myself a slide bite there. All right, let's go. Failure to feed. Lovely. The RDI comp on the MC9 definitely does help. I highly recommend it. Or to put some type of compensator on the MC9, because it is a bit snappy out of the box, but it's manageable. This is another RDI for the SFX Pro. This is the dual. It's just a larger version of the one from the MC9. Failure to cycle. Might be the ammo. This ammo usually runs good. All right, let's see our work. Not too bad. Not too bad. Got a little wide. I think it's overall pretty good. Pretty decent. Alright, let me load up these mags. We can get to shooting again. Shooting the MC9 at 5 yards. Sorry about that. Just trying to re-zero. So it's shooting a little high, but it's not that bad. I can adjust. Not bad. Now shooting the SFX Pro. This isn't zeroed for 5 yards, so I'm using iron sights because I do co-witness. I never had issues with this ammo before, but today I am. So, guess that's what you get. Cheap ammo. So I was shooting at the left shoulder. So we got right here. I mean, that's pretty good. Got, 2 double feeds there. But I don't know. I've never had issues with this ammo before. So I guess it's a hit or miss, but cheap range ammo. What are you gonna do? I kind of want to shoot another mag of it, so I'm gonna be doing that. Let me reload one. Still shooting the SFX Pro at 5 yards. Hopefully it doesn't give me a double feed. I'll start buying some ammo. I'll be shooting low left. Keep a tight grip. Yeah, I don't know. I think I got a bad batch of ammo. Keeps double feeding. It's failure to feed. It's failing to cycle. So just keep that in mind when you buy a BPS 9mm 115 grain. So I'm not going to switch out targets for my rifle, but I have less than 8 minutes left. So we're going to just use the same target, probably shoot in the pelvis area, because that's where I haven't shot yet, just to see my grouping. You want to shoot a full mag? 5.56 out of the Bren 2? I don't know, I just have no left. I'll save the rest of them for next time. there, I thought it was off 0, but I think I'm just not used to the new recoil. It's like I said before, it's going like down for me before it's pushing down, so it's working. I'm just not used to it, so I have to pretty much train from the beginning again. Yep.
This is the safety. Fire, not fire, okay? That's it. You do it hot.
Yeah. I got to do some retraining on that. It's nice. Just keep in mind when you dual port later, that gas is going to come back to you more than, let's say, like a flash hider. But in the future, like I said, I'm going to get a suppressor, so it should mitigate that anyways.
Do you have your ID on you, brother? Do you have your ID on you? Do you have a passport or anything? No. Make sure
All right. Well, that'll be it for today. Hopefully you can still hear me. A lot more people showed up.